So, as you've seen, the title or the name of the channel has changed, and it's changed to the Havoc Fishing Team. So, what I did essentially was just rename the channel from J. Olden Fishing to the Havoc Fishing Team because of what we've started and built, and we really want to take this team to the next level. So, from here on out, it's going to be the Havoc Fishing Team channel, but that's kind of obvious, but I wanted to let everybody know that's the direction that we're going with it. But anyways, I haven't posted in a while. I apologize for that. We've been kind of dealing with, stuff with the fishing team and, traveling, pre-fishing, tournaments, this, that, and the other. I'm giving you a lot of excuses, but, we're going to get a lot better about it here on Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth on all of our social media outlets. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick, obviously, about the name change. And also, I wanted to talk to y'all, do a little tournament recap. Now, Levis and I planned on shooting this video when we were together, but with pre-fishing going on and all the other craziness going on for the tournament, we just never found time to do it. But, so, told y'all about the name change. Now let's go and do tournament recap. So, the Harris Chain of Lakes. We went out there with a very optimistic attitude. We had a great time. We fished against some really good anglers out there. We fished against, Guillermo, Catherine Fields, Christine Fisher. Some really good sticks out there. Had a really, really good time. We got there on Tuesday, and then we immediately started pre-fishing on Wednesday when it was eligible fishing, or whatever you want to call it. We kind of dialed them in at first on the first day, kind of struggled a little bit on the second day. The first day, the first fish I caught was on a jig, which really kind of threw me for a loop. But then, we caught some other stuff on weightless flukes, spinnerbait, underspin. So we had a lot of available baits to use whenever tournament day came along, and that was on not Lake. We went to Lake Griffin the second day. The first day we fished Beauclair. Yeah, Beauclair. So on Beauclair, that's what we did, and then we took Beauclair into there's a channel because all the Harris Chains of Lakes, and I'll put pictures up. They're all connected by locks and canals and all this other stuff. It's a really cool lake system. So we went from Beauclair to Carlton, from Carlton to Horseshoe. And didn't really get on anything back at Horseshoe. We heard some really promising things about Horseshoe. We couldn't really find anything. But that's not saying they're out there. We just couldn't get them. Carlton running the grass lines with a chatterbait. Levis was tearing them up on a chatterbait. And that was, another good thing that we found. Day 2, we went over to Lake Griffin where we did we fished and we saw manatees in the water. That was really cool. I'll try to put some pictures of that up as well. Manatees in the water. Harris Chain of Lakes, Florida. But we saw some manatees. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I think, right there. So that was 45 minutes of our day, playing with the manatees. And then we left the manatees. They swam off, to happily ever after. And then we went fishing. Griffin was not what we were expecting. A lot of grass, all those lakes out there, Beauclair, Carlton, Griffin, Horseshoe, Eufaula, or not Eufaula, Apopka, that's the one I was trying to think of, Apopka. Apopka, all those lakes had tons and tons of grass. But anyways, so we had a good time, on Griffin. And when we got done fishing for the day at Griffin, we actually had a photo shoot thing / content shoot, whatever you want to call it, with our sponsor Cross Kicks. They put mics on us and all kinds of other stuff. They had brought a camera crew. I mean, it was absolutely insane. And me and Levis looked like two deers in headlights. I mean, we had no clue what was going on, but turned out really cool. I'm really excited to see some of the content from that and what they do with all that good stuff. So pay attention to that. Cross Kicks, Awesome shoes. It's a water shoe. Great for kayaks and really great for anything. So, day three. Day three of pre-fishing, we went back to Beauclair. We wanted to really dial that stuff in. And we did. We knew what we were going to do come tournament day. And, we found submerged grass. We both found submerged grass. And that was our plan of attack. And that's what we did on tournament day. We threw a jerkbait. And that's what I threw all day long on tournament day. It was the Provoke 106. It was the Shad Pro. I'm showing it to you, trying to get it out. This one right here. It's a Shad Pro. It's a real, love this bait. But anyways, if you look at those hooks, you can see, the hookup ratio with this thing was phenomenal. The fish would slap it to make it go away, and it's hooked up. First fish of the day with this bad boy was 22 1/4, probably a 7-pounder, somewhere in that ballpark. She was pretty pale. I could tell you could tell she had spawned out and everything. But I'll put pictures of all of our catches for tournament day at the end of the video. But anyways, this was our weapon of choice for the day. We were obviously during the tournament we can't fish together, so we were fishing far apart from each other. But Levis was throwing something similar. Levis.
That's 22 1/2. Yes, bro.
This ended up finishing in 20th. I ended up finishing in 23rd. We were both really happy about that performance, especially coming all the way from Texas. Big congrats to the winner. I already forgot who it was. It's been days and, all that since the tournament. But congrats to the winner, to all the winners, all the people that beat us, congratulations, good job well done. But, I got to really say, I was never a big jerkbait thrower until that day. It was real simple. The grass was about 4 foot below the surface of the water, so we would throw the jerkbait out and then, work it back to us. And they were coming out of the grass and nailing it, and it was a fun bite, exhausting because if you're ever throwing a jerkbait, these things can get exhausting if you throw it for a long time. This is the one I was throwing. They ate the eye off of it, as you can see right there. But yeah, this is a Shad Pro 6 cents right here. I'll put the link in the description below. But great bait, highly recommended if anybody who's going to be doing that kind of fishing. I highly recommend going out there and fishing those lakes. Those lakes are awesome. It is an awesome body of water. A bunch of awesome people out there in Florida. Big shout out, big thank you to Bassmaster, for putting on the kayak series. Big shout out to John Stewart for, being a great tournament director, getting all this together for us, and all the other guys who volunteered to help during that tournament. Board checks, check-in, all that other stuff. Big thank you to all those guys for making this tournament possible for us. Next stop for us is going to be Grand Lake, Oklahoma. I promise you, we will be a lot more proactive on the channel. I'll have my editing gear with me as we travel, and I will make sure to put videos up. I might not be during the tournament, but it'll be quickly right after the tournament. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for staying with me. We're going to get a lot better on the channel. Stay tuned. There is a unboxing coming very soon. Might even give it away. Don't know. But anyways, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Get out there, catch some fish, and